Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Hello, people, and welcome to Footy Judge Mo. City looking great. Fantastic first half yesterday. Absolutely back to the City of old. Scintillating football, fantastic football. Semenyo, amazing. Haaland, great. Nico O'Reilly, out of this world in the midfield, to be honest with you. City look absolutely fantastic. Great. Arsenal have to win tomorrow. They must win, but they are riddled with injuries. Ødegaard, Saka, Moreno, Havertz, Trossard, by the way, is out as well, as far as I know. So they basically don't have a lot of front line. Liverpool closed the gap on Man United. Good win yesterday, even though Gakpo is an absolute... Well, that was shambles by Cody Gakpo yesterday. This Liverpool team is not looking good for them. There's a lot to talk about. Referees yesterday, of course. Twitter... It's not me. The Foden red card. There's a lot of people saying that. How is that not a red card? There's a lot of people. We'll talk about that. We'll get the people's opinion on it. We got a new City fan. Thomas here, James. Of course, if you guys haven't seen him before, he has his own channel. He just started doing content lately. City fan, of course. So hit that like button. Support the guy. And we got the man himself. I don't know what happened on Lahwa yesterday. It was my wife's birthday yesterday, so I didn't watch any content after the games. Just went out. Paz and Hamza. Can I ask you something, Paz? Did Hamza say they're going to win the league yesterday? Sharks are coming and all this stuff.
Hamza ran away.
What did he say yesterday?
Me and Hamza again were supposed to make another bet after he got confident, and he ran away. So this is my point with Man City fans, bro. It's easy to say things. It's easy to be confident when there's nothing. There's no real consequences. But like, if you're gonna tell me we're gonna bottle it, and Man City are going to win, let's put something down. Let's
Hamza doesn't bet, probably. Hamza doesn't bet.
No, because he was telling me about his account on Bet365. We're not doing that.
All right, fair enough. Oh,
I thought Hamza is not allowed to bet.
No.
There's nothing, Ram, in life, Ram, I just want to tell you something, Ram. There is nothing called we're not allowed to. There is nobody not allowed to do something. You can do whatever you want. Like
I know that, but I thought Hamza follows that rule. Like he doesn't bet.
Like it's up to so okay. Let's just what I mean. Like it's up to him. You can do whatever.
That's what I'm saying.
I can end it for you right now. The facts are he does not follow that rule.
Okay. And it's okay. Like I don't think it's. I wouldn't change my opinion on him.
I thought Hamza follows it. I don't.
But hold on, and even still, I offered him one that's not haram. He still didn't want to take it.
Yeah, there is forfeit. There's a lot of things that you can do. Like
offer them anything. Offer them
it's
anything.
fun. But listen, guys, let's get the likes up. It's 200. We're just starting the show, so hit that like button, people. Subscribe. New City fan, Mo. Did you have to go searching in the caves? Where did you find this mythical creature, bro? I'm gonna tell you something.
Big up Ikea.
There is just open YouTube and then you'll find loads just during City.
There is literally loads of them. They pop up every day. They've been popping up every day for the last 3 years. Don't get me wrong, when they were actually nobodies, like 5 years ago, there was no one. And there's still
that's the prime time they were
5 years ago. We was winning titles.
Because the club's 5 years old. So now there's like there's a couple of fans, but in the stadium there's still nobody. Do you know what I mean? It's easy to be in your bedroom and say you're a Man City fan.
Big up Ikea for the support. Didn't mention Inter at all. What a shit club. Why would I want to mention Inter today? Like, I don't understand. Hamid. Me and you, Hamid, need to make something about who's gonna win the league. If you win the league, I'll do something. If Inter win the league, I do something, bro. I don't know what it is, Hamid, but we have to actually find something to do.
What, did you scrape a win yesterday or something?
We didn't play yesterday.
So why is Hamid upset? I don't get it.
We didn't play.
Nobody.
I don't get it. So why is he upset?
It doesn't matter what happens within that. He's just on to
like, yeah, he's like the guy is like, bro.
That's why I remember his name, because he gives fantastic negative energy to Mo all the time.
Yeah.
It's very strange. I think he likes Man United and Milan. That's
weird. That's weird.
That's glory hunting at its best. You know what I mean?
I mean, do better, bro. Why you
glory hunting? Okay, before we talk about City and Arsenal and everything, I just want to start with Liverpool yesterday performance. Ram, quickly, just Liverpool. I'm not sure. Was it a good performance by Liverpool yesterday?
I'd say so. Look, you have to take everything into context. I did a show with Drifty this morning. And look, you can be positive and still believe that the manager won't take you far. You know what I mean? And yesterday was a positive performance. It's the first time Sunderland lost at the Stadium of Light this season, which is crazy. Shows how good they've been at home. But the first half was pure domination. The fact that we couldn't finish our chances was the big issue. I think that our best chance that we had was when Flo hit the post. And even then, it wasn't really a clear-cut chance. We should have done better in the final third. If some of Robbo's overlapping runs, if he get a little bit better contact with his crosses, it would have been a lot more dangerous. If Gakpo doesn't decide to shoot all the time and try to act like he's Robben, then I'll be a little bit more happier. But it's just the final third play was poor. But defensively, it was the real performers. Konate and Van Dijk were putting in performances that they were putting in from last season. They brought it today. I brought it yesterday. Robertson coming in defensively was very, very good. And big shout out to Endo when he played at right back. I thought Angela would do him left, right, and centre, but he kind of struggled against him. So fair play to Endo. He did well, did his thing. Unfortunately, he got injured. I'm more concerned if he's able to play his last World Cup this summer rather than him coming back for Liverpool, because I know he won't come back for Liverpool. For him, it's now race until he gets fit for the World Cup, because I think the season's done for him. In my opinion.
Know what? Yesterday's game proved to me that Liverpool next season might not be going anywhere. Because if Robertson is better than Kirkes, Salah looked like, with all due respect, Salah looked like he's finished, bro. He's finished. Gak was not good enough.
We need to have a conversation about your partner in crime.
Oh.
Hussam.
Bro, I'm going to tell you something. I don't think you're going anywhere. Just seriously. I'm not sure.
Mo.
And no. Liverpool.
Mo's not going anywhere.
No. Liverpool as a club.
Liverpool.
And actually, Arne Slot staying. Arne Slot, he's doing the Ten Hag thing. Every time the loss is coming for him to get sacked, he gets a win. Every time. Sam told me this yesterday. I didn't believe him. Every time. He does the Arne Slot thing. It's the Ten Hag.
This football wasn't like Ten Hag. It wasn't like what we saw a couple of weeks ago or the one against Bournemouth. It was completely different. A little bit more direct football, using the overlap, underlapping. It's very different from the last couple of weeks. And I'm
going to tell you,
they got the best out of the players.
Yeah. Are you, like, for example, I'm going to ask Paz and Thomas, are you guys worried about Liverpool next season? Like this Liverpool, are you worried about them? Because Salah, Van Dijk, Konate is gone. Kirkes is not great. Robertson is going to be gone. They don't have a right back. Like, I'm watching them yesterday. Yeah, Havertz look good. Ekitike, by the way, Ekitike, again.
They've got too many things to address in the summer for me.
Exactly, though.
For me to really actually care what they're doing, if I'm honest with you. I think they got a lot to address.
What in your opinion, do we need
to you got to address? Even let's say
you're gonna address the manager, right? You have to address the manager.
Starting there, but I also think the balance of your squad needs addressing. I think your midfield needs addressing. I think your defense needs addressing. I think your right winger needs addressing. Your left wing needs addressing. Like realistically, like I don't really see any position that you have to add besides striker or your 10 maybe that you don't need. There's something that ain't quite right with you. Like there's something, and I don't think
actually he's right. Apart from that, maybe McAllister in the 8 and Wirtz in number 10, maybe the striker with Ekitike and Isak. None of the other positions are cemented as this.
You don't think Szoboszlai in the 8?
But again, that's what I'm saying.
Hold on, but that's I just said the 8. I just said McAllister, Wirtz in the 10, Szoboszlai and McAllister in the 8. That's not bad. That's what I said. I said the 2 positions that I'm looking at Liverpool and I say, yeah, these 2 positions are spot on. Probably McAllister, Szoboszlai in the 8. That's decent enough to actually be. And Wirtz in the 10 and the striker. So 3 positions. Right winger needs reinforcement. Left winger, right back, left back. Center backs need reinforcement. Kirkes is not it.
How does Robbo? You might.
Robbo's gone. They know that Robbo wants to go. He wanted to go. Robbo's gone.
You've got one left back.
And that one left is not great. Like I'm watching Kirkes. He's not fantastic. Come on.
But he's not host. He's not horseman.
Your 2 leaders are on the decline. Like you got a lot to figure out.
But then we still got the leaders from even the title, like the old guy, like Alisson's still there. Probably next season will be his last season, I think, in my opinion.
I think it has to be this season, isn't it? Because what's his name said he wants to be number 1, Mamashvili.
Maybe, but I don't. After watching him this season, I think
what Liverpool fans think, like Redline Taranga is saying I'm crazy, right? Like he's saying I'm crazy. What? How am I crazy? If Paz broke it down very well, if a team has 3 positions nailed on and 7 other positions. Probably not the goalkeeper, because even if Alisson leaves, Mamashvili is there, so it's not a problem. So 4 positions out of 11 are nailed on. How are we saying that this team is? You need a lot. After 500 million spent, you need a lot.
I would say
the manager is a big thing, bro.
22-23, loads of people said that on top of the midfield rebuild, you still need more. Then even after the midfield rebuild, we end up challenging for a league title, and then we won it the season after. So it's one of those ones where I think current circumstances right now is hyperbolizing how bad we are. That doesn't change the fact that we still need to bring in players. 100%.
I think it's different. You had 2 people you could live off of. So like for me, like right now, you can't. There's actually no, and I think your results show you've got no one you can live from. And let's say we're going with Mo Salah at the current trajectory. You're not going to live off him next year. Van Dijk, you're not going to live off him next year. If we're saying Van Dijk gets a little bit better next year, that's still not good enough. If you look at Mo Salah, if he's at this level, he's still not good enough. So for me, like what you need is kind of like a very like a large refresh of your squad in my head.
Hold on. This is great. It's a great comment. Slot is blinding people into thinking Liverpool are shit. There is legs to the steak, which is the thing that people said about Ten Hag and Ruben Amorim. There is legs to the steak. Some managers make players look worse than what they actually are. So the question would be, do we think that these players are way better than what they are now? Do we think a new manager will take Salah back to to a higher level? Do we think a new manager will take Kirkis to being as great as the fullbacks in the league? Do we think that a new manager will make Conor Bradley fantastic as a right back? And I'm giving you, do we think a new manager will actually create a DM without Liverpool signing a DM? Do you think a new manager will make Cody Gakpo a top left wing? Because to win the league, you need top players, right? So the question to Redline, Teranga and everyone, if he is blinding us, right, with his tactics, do we think these players like Van Dijk is going to go back to be one of the best centre backs so Liverpool will actually challenge next season? That's the question.
I think after, so for example, right, if we go through every single position that we're going to have for next season, because we are talking about next season, Alisson or Mamadashvili, I still personally say, if I was a manager, Alisson's still number one.
Yes.
Until Mamadashvili proves that he needs to. Because Courtois, I use the Courtois check example. Courtois already proved himself because he had one of the greatest seasons for an Atletico player in the history of Atletico, in that 2013-14 season. So he already proved himself. Mamadashvili hasn't had that level yet, so he hasn't proved himself as of yet. So it'll be Alisson for next season. I still believe Kirkes, after seeing the improvement in his performances, where there's a player there, it's just that he's been used left, right, and center in so many different ways. The Man City game, I know everyone was poor that game, but he was by far the best player on the team because he was the one that was trying to go forward. He was he was showing the aggression and showing everything, all the fundamentals that we looked at Robbo as the benchmark for as a left back. Virgil, for me,
we're looking at Nouri, we're looking at Calafioris, we're looking at these players that provide that. I'm looking at other. I don't Kirkes. I'm sorry. I'm genuinely sorry. Like his football ability when I watch him.
Didn't we say the same thing about Calafiori when he first came?
Calafiori's football ability was apparent from Bologna time, and you know that because you watched Bologna. You knew that.
No.
The ability, okay, you knew this because I did shows with you. You said Calafiori might not be a good defender, but on the ball, Calafiori was very good. It showed in the Euros, it showed in his Bologna time. So, and by the way, Calafiori, I'm going to tell you something, Ram. Calafiori still, if you ask Arsenal fans, he isn't a great defender. He's fantastic going forward. No Arsenal fan will tell you here that Calafiori is prime Paolo Maldini. But for top teams, sometimes, you will need your fullback to be better going forward. Trent was not great defending, but because this is Liverpool dominant, Trent was amazing because he was fantastic going forward.
I'm just saying, Mo, that if you're just to rule off, I'm just saying,
I'm not saying to rule him off. It doesn't look like it. I might be proven wrong, but
I think
you're looking at this the wrong way, man. Because if I know you're saying that you don't need a lot of changes, yeah, but for me, you have one of the thinnest squads out of all of the top teams, if not the thinnest squad out of the top teams that are actually realistic. And you've got like I think you've got the highest wage bill or top two highest wage bills. When you look at your bench, there is
just a quick thing, Paz, on the wage bill. That also includes for the incentivized contracts, which were paid out because of us winning the league.
Cool.
Because you guys, it's more of a shade on my club because we don't do it for other players. Your club and Man City also provide the base salary on top of the incentivized contracts, which is a slight on my club because my club.
For me, the wage bill isn't even a big point to what.
No, of course.
Yeah. So you have one of the thinnest squads, and now we're talking about you still need to get rid of players. If you look at your bench, think about the players that you actually have on your bench when you have everyone fit. You're looking at maybe a Curtis Jones, and then you got Chiesa. That's pretty much as good as your bench gets. So let's say let's be honest, because injury-wise, all you've got is Isak, you've got Frimpong and Bradley. That doesn't drastically improve your squad. Like your bench, for example. Your bench is still very thin. When he brought all those players on, he was crying about all those people that he had to bring up from the academy. Let's have it right. You all agree the Liverpool squad is very thin. And then on top of
not
that,
very, but it's relatively.
It's very, bro. The Liverpool squad is thin as hell, bro. In regards to the amount of games a team as big as Liverpool plays, your squad is not big enough. And then you're talking about all of the players that you don't like / need to improve on / want to get rid of. People are talking about Robertson going. You're talking about Van Dijk. You're talking about Van Dijk slowing down / not being good enough. Then people are talking about Konate in the same breath. Joe Gomez never being fit. You're talking about Gravenberch not being good enough in the DM. Then you're talking about Salah aging, you need to get rid of Salah. Then you're talking about Gakpo not being good enough on the left. That's a lot of things that need to change. Plus, you need to add depth. So for me,
and a new manager.
Yeah,
and a new manager. A new manager.
For me, that's a long list of things, brother. That's a long list of things.
But it goes back for when you mentioned Gravenberch. I don't believe Gravenberch is bad as what he's showing us to be.
No, he's fantastic. But Gravenberch is a fantastic player.
I don't think it's about being bad. But
no, because the only reason I think he works as a 6 because his intelligence off the ball is because I showed Mo the stat. His interception.
He's fantastic, bro. I love Gravenberch. He's one of my favorite players at Liverpool, but he's not a DM. He's not a DM.
But if you use him in a certain way, then it can work. If you put him next to Szoboszlai, it works, doesn't it?
But that means you have to drop McAllister or Wirtz. But that means you have to drop McAllister or Wirtz.
I mean, McAllister is going to be playing in the World Cup, and already his legs looks like a shot. So he has to drop out.
You're naming another problem. Like you got a lot of things. I'm not saying that. Listen, now I want this to be understood as relative as well. I don't think you're going to go and go to hell. That's not what I think. Because I think you'll tread water at this level. But the question was about challenging. He asked me if I was worried about.
Yeah.
So let's just have it relative. So relative to that standard, no, because I think you have a lot to figure out.
Yeah, but Paz, we're only talking about what the squad now, and obviously the squad clearly isn't enough. But if I say we get an experienced centre back, which I think we will, if we get a right winger, which I think we will, if we get an extra midfielder, which I think we will, and from the looks of things, an auxiliary like a centre back that can play right back and left back, whatever, like a Joe Gomez replacement. That's 4 people. That's 4.
What about left wing?
Left wing, it depends on outgoings.
What about right wing?
I already said right wing.
Okay.
And what about replacement for Robbo?
Did you say right back?
I wouldn't want Robbo.
They said. Did you say right back? Right back?
I said a centre back that can play right back.
Again,
okay, who's going to play centre back?
I'm already getting another centre back.
You're talking about 5 starting level players you mentioned there.
No, because
I've never seen Liverpool do that before.
Because someone like a Gert Schroeder is not a starting level centre back.
I'm stunned you lot didn't go in for Mark Gahey in January as well. I don't know what happened in the summer, but I'm stunned you didn't go for Mark Gahey in January.
I don't know why.
I think that would have been because I don't know what's the situation with Konate. Is he still looking like he's going?
He's done. He's finished.
Is Rio 16?
Rio's 17.
18.
17. Don't get me wrong. In the ideal world, you don't buy a left winger to go in front of him. Or you take Chiesa out of the bomb squad, and I hate Chiesa squad. Ideally, you stop doing that. But I don't know if you go into next season talking about challenging, and you're challenging with Gakpo and a 16 or 17-year-old, like, and then let's say you get rid of Mo Salah, like, then you got a brand new right winger, and you might be putting through. It just doesn't to me. And then you also got to figure out this. It's like Ekatike thing. You got so much to work out. Like you have so much. Like I honestly can't even think about.
So can I ask you something? So why were they favourites this season then, guys?
I swear to God, I never had them as my favourites.
Really?
I said they would win the league, to be fair.
I had them winning the league.
Yeah,
I never had them going to hell this bad, but I had them like.
I had them winning the league. To be honest with you,
I think if you put it on paper, right, of all the players that we have,
you have the best starting 11 out of everyone.
That and also the players that we
No,
also
Paz. They have, based on paper, and I'm sorry, Ram, on paper,
at the
we
start of the
went through it.
season.
At the start of the season, Liverpool have the best starting 11 out of everyone. They got the left back that was team of the season last season. They got Konate, who was amazing last season. They got Van Dijk, fantastic. McAllister, one of the best midfielders. Gravenberch. They added Wirtz to a good Szoboszlai. They have a Salah. By the way, Salah, if he actually went down to 50% of his GA last season, that's enough. They added one of the best strikers in the league. They added Ekitike. They had Gakpo, which had...
paper, you're talking about just names. That's what you're talking about.
I'm talking about logically
players.
speaking.
I don't look at things the way you man look at things.
But how, logically speaking, you're talking in hindsight. You're talking in hindsight. You're talking in hindsight,
No, because there is a clear path of me saying this from however, and you man.
Yeah, but how?
We can't say that. I can literally go and get clips of
but so you didn't assume that Van Dijk will drop this bad. You didn't assume that Konate will drop this bad.
Like I said, I didn't think they would go to the depths that they're going now. I didn't think they'd be as good as what everyone else thought. I didn't.
What do you mean? What do you mean? Like everyone else thought? Though?
So hold on, Paz. So let's go through one by one. Salah. If Salah was gonna drop in level from his level last season, you would think logically he would get from 50 to 60% of his GA, like logically, which puts him in 25 GA.
I think I'm more surprised by a lot more things than Liverpool not blowing the league away.
No. Just don't deflect. You would expect Salah to be 50%, right? They have exactly.
You're now pushing all of my logic to a place I haven't pushed it. Like you're choosing Salah. Like you're choosing Salah.
No. I'm gonna go to the next ones. I'm gonna go to the next one.
Okay, I'll put it this way.
No, I'm gonna go. I'm not only gonna say Salah pass. I was gonna go to Isak and Isak, one of the best strikers last season. Logically, he's going to a better team with better creators. He would at least hit the same form.
Okay, let me explain my logic.
Yeah, go ahead.
First of all, I was wrong before I was right. And what I mean by that is, before they won this league, I thought they were going to go down. I thought they were not going to be good last year. I did not think they even... I didn't have them even... I had them nowhere near winning the league.
And nobody did. None of them did. None of the Liverpool fans did.
Yeah, but that's the point.
You are right.
Hold on, because I was technically wrong because they went and won the league. So then, this year... I still, after watching them, didn't think that they were this crazy team and all they needed was 2 additions and now they're the best team in the world. So
how come when you were proven wrong, you stayed wrong?
Because I watched them and I still wasn't impressed.
So you didn't think that Liverpool last season were good?
Not really, no.
What?
I didn't think. I thought
there's only one team in Europe. There's only one team in Europe that made us look average, which was PSG.
It's similar to like if you ask me about Arsenal this year. Going forward, I don't think we are unbelievable. I don't think we'll go down as one of the greatest Premier League teams to win the league.
But no one said that. You're doing what Judgmo says. Ram, you're doing what I do. Paz, you're doing what I do. You're doing what you accused me of doing yesterday. None of us said this is the best team to win the league ever.
I never said you said that. So what are you talking about?
What did you say now? Didn't you say that?
I never said that. What are you talking about?
Oh, okay. So
I'm telling you about what I said, not what you.
And we didn't. We agreed with you. Liverpool last season were not scintillating and fantastic. However, if you have a team, Paz, that only lost 1 game until January, just 1 game, and then until they were declared winners, they also lost 1 more game, which is against the same team where they dominated both games. They have a player that had the best historical season in the history of the Premier League. They were very close to Arsenal in terms of defense, by the way, until the last, when they started going to Ibiza. By the way, there is like about 8 or 9 goals that were scored against them at the end. So in every single aspect, they were very good.
Do you know what I don't understand? Why is it that because my interpretation of something isn't the same as yours, that's very different?
No, we're debating.
We're challenging.
I'm debating.
We're challenging.
You're not challenging it. You're not challenging it. You're telling me it's impossible to think that. And I'm telling you, based on the trajectory of my opinion as to why it's consistent, and you can't see it. Which is why I said I was wrong before I was right. Because I thought where you are now, what's happening this year,
should have supposed to happen last season.
Last year.
Yeah. So for me, this is a delayed fall off.
Okay, I agree with you, by the way, because Salah was supposed to drop off to 20-something GA instead of
drop off for 3 years.
100%. However, okay, so I agree with this, but there is a debate here that they added one of the best ends in the world. They added the best left back in the league the season before, right? They added the striker, which is Isak. So they added to avoid that drop off of play. Yeah, they added that to avoid the drop off of Nunes and Gakpo. So and Diaz, they avoided that by adding players.
On paper, you say you added, but I understand. For me, yeah, when I look at what Salah has been allowed to do, for me, balance, that team balance, for me is one of the main things I look at when I think, is this team going to be good this year? And in my head, like I've been saying, and when people were calling me crazy from the beginning, in my head, you went and took all of your dogs out. And however they left, because I'm not going to get into specifics, but you went and lost 3 dogs, whether they played or whether they didn't play, and you replaced them with a bunch of give it to feet people. For me, you've never been that. That hasn't been your DNA for God knows how long. So now, and then you've got this new manager who's now trying to bring in his own thing. For me, I'm also hanging on the coattails of Salah can't do this forever at this age. Van Dijk can't do this forever at this age. So for me, it's just been a waiting game of when is this all gonna fall apart? That's always my opinion. That's never like, why would I just make that theory up? I've always been a how can this continue type of guy with Liverpool.
Fair enough. I still think I agree with the last part. Is like we didn't know when it was going to happen, and it's happening now. So he's not wrong about this. Like, there was going to be time where Van Dijk drops off. There was going to be time when Salah drops off. So it is happening now. I think Alisson is dropping off as well, which is something that a lot of people haven't spoken about, right? So I don't think he's wrong in this. Maybe I didn't expect it this season. I expected Salah. And to be honest with you guys, I didn't expect Salah to drop off like this now. I didn't expect Salah to drop off like this now. And I think that Salah might be done.
But I don't think drop off a bit this quick. I don't think me thinking that Salah is going to drop off makes me this football genius. I think it's simply just a maths equation. Like for me, it's a maths equation. It doesn't make me this super.
Yeah, but my expectation of a drop-off pass is different than it. So for me, there is 2 drop-offs in football. The normal drop-off, which is he is impossible for him, and even any Liverpool fan will tell you this, for him to have 40 plus GA every season or to replicate last season. That is impossible. Factually, that doesn't happen in football. He's not going to get 40 plus GA. Yes, Messi and Ronaldo. So, but I expected the drop-off to be, he's not getting, but he's going to his normal, which is 20-something GA. He's getting like 20 goals and like 10 assists to 20 goals and 5 assists, something like this. The
GA, no comps. Yeah,
I don't think Salah.
My problem is Salah has dropped off, and I know, it's not that I know why. My experience in this, Salah is at that age where Jamie Carragher has said that before. A lot of pros have said that before. A lot of people have experienced this. Paz knows this. Paz haven't hit that yet. But there's a lot of people, older people that hit that. There is that 1 year that your hip, and I'm sure your muscles don't move the same, your joints don't move the same, your hip doesn't move the same. This is where you have to.
Same.
And exactly that. Your recovery after the game is not the same. And I saw that in the Man City game. Salah is trying so hard to put power behind his shot that he's losing all the accuracy in the world.
I don't think it's that bad though, Mo. I think it's...
Have you watched him trying to shoot or pass?
I explain why, yeah. I link the similar problems Saka's having to similar problems that Salah's having. And I think the way the squad, the direction the squad is moving in doesn't suit the super Salah style, for example. And for me, people like Ekitike, Isak, Wirtz, Gakpo, all of those type of players are always going to take away from a Mo Salah. The same way a Timber takes away from a Saka. The same way all these other, the direction Arsenal squad's going in is kind of taken away from Saka's individual achievements.
Yeah, but okay.
He's taken away all of the runners from Salah. So
yeah, but there is something that he's Paz.
Even harder.
But Paz, there is something that Salah has nothing to do with the style. Couple of times in the Man City game, they make the runs and Salah is failing to deliver the same pass that he delivered last season and the season before. His legs are not putting the same power, are not putting the same accuracy behind the pass. There is one pass that he couldn't even connect a 20-yard pass to Ekitike. He just can't. Right? There is a cross that he couldn't make. I think that, I'm not sure what is wrong with him, but he dropped off massively.
I don't think he's dropped off massively. I think you're going from Diaz and Nunes and Jota to Ekitike, Gakpo, and Wirtz, and I think those three players couldn't be further away from each other. I think they're completely.
I think it's also, you have to remember that Salah's no longer being close to goal anymore. He's now being asked to do what he used to do back when he was 24, 25 when he first joined the club, which was hold the wings and cut inside and dribble. Well, sometimes Salah can. Last season, Salah did occupy wider areas in certain games because naturally he will do that, but you would want him closer to goal. And unfortunately, I don't know why the manager is still persisting with it, but he's decided to continue with Salah doing the touchline thing. And that is also has to play a part as well, because the more time Salah's occupied on the wider areas, the less time he can see, the less time he has the ball closer to goal to have a shot or to pass it. So I think that also has to play a part in it as well, in my opinion. I think
let me do the super chat, sir.
Were used or have to be talked about.
Paz, it's okay. You should. You sound like you're seeing a shark. They say all you have to do is punch it in the nose, bro. We'll talk about the title race, guys. But before we actually, but before we go to the title race, there is one last part I want to talk about, the top 5 race. Says the Arsenal fan, Mo. Wallahi, Ahmed, at this point, I'm going to tell you something. I wish I was an Arsenal fan. I would have been on 200K. Again, Hamid, if I was an Arsenal fan and I can actually like Arsenal as much as I like Inter, I swear to God, just my watch along will give me to 200K.
You never cuss AC Milan. Whenever Hamid cusses Inter, you never cuss AC Milan. I wonder why.
Fat back, bro.
Because the AC Milan are irrelevant to this show. Why would I cuss AC Milan?
Because he's an AC
irrelevant to issue.
Even he just cusses Inter out of nowhere.
Hamid, I'm not gonna go down to your level. Says the Arsenal fan. I'm not going to go down to this level.
There's a reason, because Inter can't talk to Milan. That's what.
Big up my guy, Footy Judge Mo talks Juventus. Fuck off now. 1-0. If Slot stays, we ain't winning nothing. That's another part that no one talks about. Who's going to be the new manager? Is he going to be good? Is he going to be bad?
Anyway, spreading water.
Guys, we need 200. Guys, hit that like button, please. Close your live chat and hit that like button. We need to get to 200 likes live. We cannot be on 80-something likes. And Calafiori has improved a lot defensively. He has.
No. He's still...
Calafiori is a very good player, man.
No. Paz, I swear to God, Calafiori is the only Italian defender that can't defend. I've never seen that in my life.
We're trolling now.
Mo, have you ever heard of an Italian defender that can't defend?
We're not saying
a lot of them. Fabio Grosso was a great going forward guy. He wasn't a great defender.
I didn't ask about Fabio Grosso.
I'm gonna tell you something. My man Bastoni is an attacking mid, bro. The stats say that he only goes
when you actually ask him to defend, he actually defends.
He's all right, bro. I'm gonna tell you something. He's okay. The thing about, I was on this train for a while. Bastoni is a fantastic left center back in an attacking team. He's not a great defender, bro. He's not.
No, but if you ask him to defend, he'll defend. No.
Yeah.
Like, ask Calafiori to defend, he will defend.
No. But Bastoni can actually defend.
Calafiori this year, both sides of the ball has been very good.
I'll tell you something. Bastoni is probably he's better than Calafiori, right? But there's age difference between them, and I think both are very similar profile. If you put Calafiori as a left center back and ask him to do what Bastoni does, He'll be fantastic at it because his left foot is great, similar to Bastoni. Crosses, going forward. They can do that. Congrats on 50K. Thank you so much. Wallahi, I never imagined I would be 50,000 subscribers. Thank you, Jamal, for this. Appreciate you. Could be worse. Paz could be like clowns saying that they were right, calling Mo one season wonder 10 years ago and calling his fall off. But he never...
Don't get me wrong. I was hating on him 10 seasons ago. But like I can see why he was booting off.
Yeah, he's a dunk.
But in my head, I'm thinking like this can't you like people that play like Mo Salah. You're not doing this till you're 36. You can't do unless you.
It's impossible unless you're like
you can't do this forever, bro. You can't do this forever, bro. He dragged it out longer than what I thought he would drag it out for.
Even Liverpool fans thought that he would never get like a 40+ GA after 30. Like it's hard. Inter are my noisy neighbors. Get your own stadium. It's not even your fucking stadium. You absolute idiot. It's not even your own stadium.
I swear it's under the.
You fucking rent it from the city as well. You rent it from the city as well.
That's the one thing. That's what the one feels like. Why do Inter and AC Milan never have that? Why do they share?
The city wouldn't approve. The city wouldn't approve.
The city only allows for one, isn't it?
The city don't want to approve a new stadium, so they tried to share a stadium and they got the permits wrong as well.
Well, Milan, I swear, Milan is a relatively small city compared to everyone else.
No, Milan is a big city. It's bigger than Torino. I've been to both.
Is it bigger than Turin?
Bigger. Yeah, it's bigger than Torino. Yes, 100%.
I feel like Rome's that big.
Milan is big. Bro, Milan is massive, bro. It's big. Milan is massive. Milan has suburbs as well. Anyway, just a last part, people. Do we think Liverpool are going to make the top 5 ahead of Man United and Chelsea after watching Chelsea fall off against
I think they do.
Leeds? What are you saying, Thomas?
I think that game yesterday for Liverpool was a big like mentality shift for them because you see what happened on Sunday at Anfield. I didn't watch the game because I was watching City, but I watched at the end of the second half. But I think for the players, that would be a big sort of morale booster. And even for some of the fans and the manager, because Sunderland have not lost at home this year, which is fair play to Sunderland. What we got to February the 11th. And
I didn't know that. Really?
Yeah, and then 2, it was a good.
Sunderland didn't lose at home until Liverpool played them.
I said at the start of the show.
Yeah, that was their first defeat at home.
He didn't listen. He just proved that he didn't listen. He just didn't listen to what I said.
How many points did Liverpool 5th or 6th now? Or 5th
two now or something like that.
2 points behind Chelsea and 3 points behind United.
Yeah, I just think that's a big win for Liverpool yesterday. I think if they lose that, and obviously the results on Tuesday, Chelsea and United dropping points. Obviously, if they won, then it meant you had to win, really. Otherwise, you're 6 or 7 points off. So I think it's a big win for Liverpool personally. But I just think the Premier League is from a week ago. Yeah, like obviously, I'm sure we'll get into the title race in just a second. From a week ago, like I think the Premier League was just looking a bit dusted. Like I accepted that if we'll get into the title race in a second. But if City didn't win at Anfield, I think the league is done. Obviously, we'll talk about it in a second. But I think the top 5 race is looking very good now. You know, I didn't think United would be in the position they're in. Chelsea obviously doing okay under Liam Senior, and then Liverpool, Brentford as well. I mean, Brentford win tonight. Where does that put them above Liverpool?
No,
because they were the same points at Liverpool.
Okay, fair enough. I mean, I think that's a story to talk about. I mean, I thought Brentford would go down.
If they win by 2 goals, can go above Liverpool.
Oh yeah,
yes.
Mad. And then like the relegation battle looks good. Like I think we've got a good end to the season. The running's going to be good, hopefully. So, but yeah, I think Liverpool will. Because top 5 is top 5 Champions League again this year. They're going to get the top 5.
It's top 5. It's top. I think it's more or less guaranteed because if Palace qualify, and if Forest qualify for the playoffs, then England should have the places.
Yeah, so I think Liverpool will get it. I tell you, a team who I think could maybe be in a bit of trouble. And I know they won yesterday, but Aston Villa. You know, all this talk about them being in a title race, obviously I think that's now fallen off, but I think Villa would need to be careful because otherwise they could be drawn into this top 5 race.
They were telling me that I respect Villa and Unai Emery.
To win the league.
Emery's a good manager, man, but...
To win the league.
They were telling me I need to respect
And who told you not to believe? Who told you not to believe?
I never believed them. Never. There was no day. There wasn't a day on this earth That I thought,
Paz.
ooh, Aston Villa and Morgan Rogers, bro. Like,
Paz,
ooh.
I was talking to this guy.
I always said that I don't believe that Villa are even in a title race, even when they were 2 points behind Arsenal.
I swear I had to tell someone this multiple
Not
times.
me.
Villa,
I'm like, I've been telling people, and people say, "Oh, well, Unai Emery is better than Mikel Arteta. He's gonna win the league on his head top."
How many of these
Unai
men have
Emery's
had to
Tottenham,
defend
mate.
myself again? Man were telling me Chelsea, Aston Villa, Man City,
Chelsea.
occasions, bro.
Chelsea,
Like, man were telling me that I need to protect Chelsea.
Let's go to the. They won't approve because Inter games will be empty. Literally, over the last 10 years, we've had more attendance than you every single season, and this season, average-wise, both of us are very high, 72,000 every game. So, don't do that. Don't do this. Liverpool won't be good next season. It's too premature. We're not saying it won't be good. We're saying they might not be a threat for the title. Redline
I
Teranga.
said they got a lot to deal
That's
with.
it. There's a lot to do.
But things can change. Things can change.
Yeah,
There's
bro,
a
I'm
lot to do.
not saying it's impossible. I'm saying if I had to make an educated guess, I think you've got too much going on.
I do
Akia
also
saying,
think.
I agree, Redline. It's ED settings. It's not. We are actually discussing it, people. We're discussing what do Liverpool need to do to be good next season. And I think it's a lot. I think it's a lot. I don't know why that is so hard to actually understand. You might do it in the summer. You might go and spend another 400 million and actually fill all the holes. You might do that. You might get a DM. You might sell Salah and get a replacement. You might you might do everything. We're not saying you won't. It just needs a lot of work. Also, I think the manager is a big question mark. It's a big question mark. I don't know who's going to be the manager for you. Is he someone that has a resume? Is he someone that can come in and win the league? Is he someone that needs rebuild? He's big.
It's going to be Arne Slot.
It's not going to be Arne Slot next season.
I think it's going to be Arne Slot.
Does this panel unanimously agree with Paz that Saka is better than Premier League winning Nani?
Huh? Noni? Since where did Noni Madueke win the
Nani? Are you reading?
Nani.
Oh, Nani.
I said Nani. I didn't say Nani. Nani.
Oh, I've read it as Noni. Sorry. Wait, does this agree with Paz that Saka's a better than? No, not Nani. Not Nani. Nani was many things.
I rate
Manny was a trick. Nani was a trickster. Nani from Manny. Nani was a trickster. Nani was a pace demon, but Nani was also a bitch as well. But he's not better than Saka. But Saka's not better than him. Saka still needs
fair enough.
You see nostalgia, it's killing my people, and I'm okay with it. I'm not gonna argue with you, because you know what's mad. Man, look back.
I literally just called him a bitch.
Man, look back on some bummy players, and you lot rate some bummy youths. You know, I actually clocked this the other day. Like, who was I having this conversation about?
Me, you, and Osam on MHF.
A lot of man look back on some players that I remember. Like, I remember you being so needy. But you see this, but the squad would have won something, and your nostalgia remembers 3 moments. Now that guy's a demon.
Yeah, but you're comparing him to Saka, though. Oh wait,
I'm gonna tell you something. Nani was good. Nani wasn't. People because Nani's Portuguese and he played for Man United.
Mo, he was a bitch.
He was okay. Like I like.
Mo,
Nani
say
was
it.
just
Mo, say
okay,
it. He was
you know.
Bitch. He was a bitch on the pitch. Yeah.
You know, it tells you a lot if I tell you that Raheem Sterling is rated way above Nani for me in the picking. I don't like Raheem Sterling. I think he's an absolute average footballer.
But Mo, I still think Man City ruined Raheem Sterling's development. Just saying.
They didn't. They literally got the best season out of him. What are you talking
about? No, because Paz can attest to this. If you look at Sterling in his early days, he was. Can we
go to the title race now? Let's go to the City. All my days, Saka has 2 good seasons out of like 100, and we're comparing him to Nani.
Tell me the Nani seasons.
Okay, let me tell you something, guys. This is the wrong. Saka actually was consistent for 3-4 seasons in a row.
Let's say 2 though. Tell me the Nani seasons.
08 and 09.
Show me the Nani season.
I can go. Let me go and check Nani's
Five
stats.
Nani seasons that he booted off with. Bring me them.
Okay.
Holy shit, guys! I just checked. Nani has never had a 15 GA just 15 GA season.
See, this nostalgia is killing my people, and I've been telling you this.
I just checked it.
I'm sick of it. I'm so sick of this, bro.
But Paz, you're comparing Nani to Saka, though. It's not like you're comparing him to like Elise.
Oh my god!
Put your fishing rod away first of all.
Oh, by the way, people that said Saka didn't have Saka. I don't know. Nani had season. His best goal tally is 9 goals a season. It's his best goal tally.
Ooh, scary Nani.
That's his best goal tally season.
But again, we're not acting as though. Like I said, Nani is just a skill merchant. He was just a guy with 5-star skills. That's it.
By the way, and Nani wasn't that skillful as well. He wasn't that skillful.
No, he had. That's it. No, he had the one thing he had. The one thing he had was 5-star skills. That's it. No, nothing else.
FIFA skills people are so
thing I've heard in my life.
5-star skills.
Do you know why people? No, Paz, do you know why people love him? Because he's very good on FIFA. You remember FIFA 11 Nani? FIFA 11 Nani was the one.
You were shit on FIFA.
What are you talking about?
He had like 85 pace and 4-star skills. He was shit on FIFA.
No, he was good. He was good.
Nani, not bro. You don't remember? You know what it is? Because he was supposed to be another Ronaldo. That's why the nostalgia just stopped punching my people in their faces, and they can't hack it, bro. Nani was not the guy you remember, bro. He just wasn't. Big up Nani though. Like, but he's an accent. This is one thing we need to stop doing: confusing the accents for the primary color. Get me? These men are secondary, third colors. Let's have it right.
But again, Mo, you're comparing Saka. It's Saka, isn't it? So
come on, man. You're talking about big sack. Yeah.
Okay, let me. Are we gonna go to do something?
Big sack, yeah. And that's Sherdan Shaqiri, big
guys.
Shaqiri.
I'm like, can we go? We got my man. At
remember
least
I told you the other day when man troll, don't get upset when I start trolling because he's been trolling for the last 30 minutes now.
I don't know what he's about.
No. When I start trolling,
what did I say? What
did he say?
He keeps dropping these Saka comments. Yeah.
And
he's trolling Saka. He's not. He's trolling Saka.
I told you what Nani was. No. Do you agree? Nani was just a skill merchant and had a little bit of pace.
Because me and you know, we can discuss who's got a bigger legacy.
And what else did I say?
Hold on. We can talk about who's got a bigger legacy on paper, Carragher or Gerrard. We can have that conversation. Just remember that. Because Carragher won the same shit that your bummy legend that is the best in the world ever did. Just remember that. Carragher and Gerrard won the same amount. So you need to put the same respect on Carragher's name. We can talk about a lot of things.
So when was Carragher ever nominated for a Ballon d'Or?
It's irrelevant.
Oh no, it's not irrelevant.
Busquets was never nominated for a Ballon d'Or.
Oh, he was. I'm just saying he was.
Let's have it right, innit? Let's just have
he
it
was,
right.
As he was.
Guys,
are we gonna have a football conversation? We got the guy here, new guy. We're gonna have to welcome. We're gonna have to welcome the new guy here and have him do the show. Like he's quiet, he's scared.
All I'm saying, your greatest ever player gushes over Steven Gerrard. Yeah, just letting you know that. Yeah.
Who's that?
TT. Yeah, TT.
TT's never heard of him.
Oh, you never heard of him?
Never heard of him. No.
Thierry Henry is ahead of Steven Gerrard in the picking order in terms of the best players.
Yeah, what are we talking about?
No, again, why are you taking what I say? I could make it a completely different thing.
Gerrard's never heard of your guy, bro. Never.
What are you talking about? Every time Thierry Henry speaks about Gerrard, is always so highly. He talks about how he's very good.
Steven Gerrard is fantastic.
He never did that with Carragher though. So there goes your argument.
What do you mean? He talks about Carragher all the time because he used to rip the life out of Carragher. Why would he bread Carragher?
Oh, so when
he was ripping Carragher, Gerrard was right next to him. Like, let's not forget that. You know the ones there. Let's not forget that when Thierry was making Carragher turn around and twerk, Gerrard was supposed to be the guy helping him. Let's not forget that. So all the twerking that Carragher did, your guy is twerking.
I need
too.
to. Okay, can I run the show? I need to move on from this. I need to move on.
I thought it was
Wait,
Gerrard.
be all right,
It was
boys.
Hammond.
It was Gerrard running for his life, twerking.
It was Hammond, bro.
Let's
It
have
was
it right.
Hammond.
You
It
guys
was Hammond.
twerked as
It
well.
was Hammond.
Just remember, you had
I'm
your
literally
whole
looking at the
squad
goal right
twerking.
now. It was Hammond. I'm literally
Let's
looking at it right
remember.
now. It's Hammond. It's
Who's
Hammond.
in your top 5 all time?
It's
Who's in
Hammond.
your top 5 all time? Who's
It's
that
Hammond.
right back that he's meant? John Flanagan. You got John Flanagan,
Yeah.
Carragher, Gerrard. These are your top 5, bro.
How's it my top 5? How's it
These
my
are
top 5?
your 5, bro. Let's just have it right, bro. Let's have it right. Because
You do realize you do
too much to talk about Saka. Your star boy is Curtis Jones.
you do realize Allison has the same amount of Premier League titles as Thierry Henry.
Star boy is Curtis Jones.
Allison has the same amount of Premier Leagues as
Tell me,
Thierry Henry.
Let's all compare our star boys.
Imagine-
Saka,
No,
Foden,
the
Curtis
greatest
Jones.
ever Premier League player has only 2 Premier League titles. Yet Allison has the same amount.
Let's go ball for ball. Let's go ball
Curtis
for ball.
Jones
By
had the
the way,
same
guys,
amount.
none
just
of
saying.
us can hear what you're saying. You have to have one guy talking. We cannot hear what
I'm
you
just
guys are
saying.
saying.
I'm just saying. I am looking right here. Thierry Henry Premier League titles 2. Curtis Jones Premier League titles 2.
Let's
Just
talk
saying.
about-
No,
let's
what?
talk about-
What, bro? Talk about it then. Talk about how
How many
Thierry Henry's got 2 league
Hold on,
titles
let me ask you a
and
question.
Curtis
Let me
Jones
ask you a
got 2 league
question.
titles.
Let me ask you a question.
2.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question.
Guys, seriously.
How many?
Seriously,
Twice.
How many Premier Leagues does Gerrard have?
Tom, twice. Do you
If
remember
we-
twice?
if we-
Gerrard
Are we
Do you remember
comparing
twice?
Premier League titles?
Do you remember
How many
twice?
Premier Leagues does Gerrard have? Is
How many
Curtis
Champions
Jones
Leagues has
better than
how many
Gerrard?
Champions
Is
Leagues?
Curtis Jones better than-
How many
is
Champions
Curtis
Leagues has
Jones better
Dennis
than Gerrard?
Bergkamp got, bro? How many Champions League has Dennis Bergkamp got? Yeah.
Curtis Jones better than Gerrard? Yes or no?
How many Champions League has Dennis
So your
Bergkamp got?
whole argument is in hell. Cool. Alright,
No,
cool.
because
Oh,
I'm
because
literally disproving your dumb argument. I'm
Okay,
literally
Okay, people
disproving your
were
dumb
speaking.
argument.
We're speaking
I
over
am
each other
literally
now.
disproving your dumb
Now it's
argument.
going into jokes and trolling. So I need to do
Curtis
this.
Jones has got more Premier Leagues.
Guys, I need to finish this. I need to finish this.
We have to talk about that though. Hold on, because he's brought up a great point. Who's got a better Liverpool legacy, Curtis Jones or Gerrard? Let's
Gerrard.
talk about it. No, how? Because he's just talking about Premier Leagues.
You're the one that was talking about. You're the one that was talking about trophies. Hang on.
None.
Hang on.
What is
Hang on.
Gerrard
How is it?
doing?
How is it when I'm using your logic against you that you're
has
saying is
Gerrard
my
done for
logic?
the City?
That was your logic. I
What
literally
has
used
Gerrard done
your
for the
logic. I
What has
literally
Gerrard
used.
done
You
for the
literally
City?
use. You literally look
That
at
wasn't
trophy
my logic. That
cabinets.
wasn't my
You look
logic.
at
That
trophy
wasn't my logic.
cabinets
That wasn't-
and was like,
Guys. By the way, we're going through like a trolling now like phase that we're not actually be making sense. I wanna finish the show, guys. We've been an hour. We haven't forget about Gerrard and Henry and all these people.
you're so
Anyway.
You're so vet. It's because of Saka,
I am
bro.
guys.
Because of Saka.
Seriously, guys, we gotta move on. We have to move on. At least we can
Yeah,
agree
great,
Sterling
then.
is better. Definitely Sterling better than Nani.
Oh,
I'm going to say Nani was a Portuguese in Zogbia.
You're comparing
Nani
it to
was
Saka,
good,
bro.
but he's not great. Not
Saka,
great.
bro.
I
Ain't
stand
no
corrected.
Salah, it's
Let me do the
Ram.
Ram and pass. Guys, let me do the super chats. The people spend their money. Let me do them. Guys, let me do them, please. Apologies, please. I stand corrected. United players are shit. United players are. Nani was only rated because he's friends with Cristiano. Wallahi, he's spot on. Nani is good, but he's
Never heard
not
a more
like.
factual statement than this one.
This is very factual,
All my
Adam.
days I've never heard of.
Nani was a backflip merchant. Yeah, he did that backflip once, and then that's about it. Anderson, Luis de Oliveira has a better legacy than Sleepy G. Relax Ram.
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that?
Curtis Jones.
When has Nani ever been in Ballon d'Or conversations?
Guys, that's not true. It's not even in.
Curtis Jones, Jordan Henderson, Gerrard.
Jose
Enrique is on Liverpool Mount Rushmore. No, he isn't.
Hamid. Remember, yeah. Your greatest ever team, our greatest ever team, still won more Champions Leagues than your greatest ever team. Just letting you know that, yeah, for a fact. Let's keep it facts. Let's keep it
What's
facts.
your greatest ever team?
From
Does your
1977.
greatest ever team have Gerrard in it?
What, the actual team? No, he wasn't. He was born in 1980, not in 1954.
Shiro said 17 assists in 10-11 Premier League season while always lying on that. I actually corrected myself. I saw it wrong and I said about the goals only. I actually corrected myself, but I appreciate you super chatting and actually correcting the information.
Like I said,
corrected
and I will stand by it. Skill merchant, pace merchant, and a bitch. That's it.
I corrected myself, but I appreciate the super chat. Okay, Arsenal fans always insecure about Bukayo Saka.
I said Bukaka.
Insecure is the right word.
Bukaka.
I'm defensive over my boy. I always talk up for my boy.
It's protective over their boy.
Yes, I'm protecting. I'm protecting.
Who cares? I got more Champions Leagues.
Are you in the Champions League, Hamid?
Darkness.
They play in the Champions League every Tuesday and Wednesday. One of them every other week.
What? Who? AC Milan?
Yeah,
I don't remember.
United. They play every other week.
No, Mo. It could have landed so much better than that, Mo.
Anyway, okay, guys, moving on from this conversation. What did we make of City yesterday? Brilliant, amazing, looking very good. Semenyo scoring, looking very good. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? Can I understand why you're laughing? Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
No, Mo.
Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
I felt as though we've been taking the majority of the show. Can we just both of us mute our mics and we'll let Tom speak?
Let Tom talk. Let Tom talk. Guys, let Tom talk. New guy, let him talk.
Stop addressing me then. Stop addressing me.
I am not addressing you. I was asking him. You are laughing. You were, once I said City are good, you started fucking smirking.
No,
you started fucking laughing.
I didn't say nothing. So I cut my act when you dead my face off. Hold on.
Okay, go ahead, Tom. Go ahead, give us that.
Oh, even then, you can't hold it properly because you're still smirking behind that face. See, look at it.
Can we? Let me. The last one. As always, United player slander. Now Nani, yeah, everyone was shit. Never-ending slander in United legacy on Mo and Ossam's platform. Actually, not true because I praise. See the problem. You take one thing I say and you make it a generalization. Where were you when I praised Wayne Rooney, Cristiano Ronaldo, Roy Keane? There is a lot of them. Patrice Evra. You know, where were you when I praised Vidic? When I said that Vidic is one of my favorite defenders in the Premier League. When I said that Alex Ferguson is the one that makes wine out of water. Where were you then? Where were you then? Like, why do you take one thing I said and you make it the general rule? Why? Like, me not rating Nani, it doesn't mean that I'm shitting on Man United players. It means I don't rate that guy only.
I'm shitting on them.
He's still a bitch. He's still a bitch.
Like this is unfair for you to say that. Oh my God, it's always shitting on the players.
I said that at the very start.
Absolutely not. Anyway, back to the City topic.
Tom,
go ahead. City Sharks are coming. Tom.
Yeah, I thought the first half. I said it on my watch. I thought the first half was very, very good. Now, obviously, 2026. There's been this like conundrum about this City second half, and I can't lie. Yeah, I see a lot of debates on Twitter or X and stuff. I actually don't think the second half was as bad as what people are making out. I get you're 3-0 up, and you're 3-0 up, and you should probably go for some more goals because the goal difference could be a massive part in the title race. But I actually thought the second half it was more Bills defensively sound. I thought Mark Gahey and Diaz, that partnership looked absolutely brilliant. I thought Aït-Nouri throughout the whole game. I've seen this guy get slandered on Twitter and all over social media about being like a flop. He was injured for half of the first half of the season, and then he went to AFCON. But I think since he's come back from AFCON, I think he's been very, very good. Like the last few games especially, I thought he was very good at Anfield as well, up against Salah. And I thought he was very, very good. Going forward and defensively last night against Fulham. What I would say is it's still not the best City we've seen. Like obviously we've seen City play better, but
no, that first half was the best City I've seen all season. Actually,
yeah, I think that especially
that first half was the best City I've seen all season. The best City I've seen all season.
I think, especially since 2026, that's the best I've seen us play in a long, long time. But this is what I mean. Like I've been saying all week, we got the win at Anfield for like the first. I mean, I've only seen us win at Anfield twice now. One of them was behind closed doors. I wasn't even born for the 2003 one. Yeah, so that's the second time I've seen City win at Anfield. The first time in front of fans. It would have meant nothing if we dropped points yesterday. Because if we dropped points yesterday, that Anfield win means nothing because you basically then, if Arsenal were to win tonight and we didn't win yesterday, you're out the title race again, in my opinion. That's the close margins. But what
Do
I
you
would say
believe in
is,
the people that keep saying that Sharks are coming and Arsenal are going to bottle it and all this stuff? I just want to know where you stand.
I think it's not like
No, I've never spoken to you before about this.
Yeah.
I watched some of your watch along. I want to know where you stand about the bottling and Arsenal will bottle it and you're putting pressure on Arsenal. If they drop points today, you're going to win the league and all this stuff. I just want to know where you stand. So we know where the competition is going.
Yeah, like, you know, with I always try and like say it like, you know, on Fortnite, we've all played Fortnite, haven't we? You know, when you knock somebody,
I didn't. I didn't play Fortnite.
Nah. Back in the day when Fortnite was in its prime, you know, when you used to knock somebody on like squads or something, and you used to box them round and start emoting on them, but you wouldn't actually like kill them, you wouldn't finish them off. Yeah, that's what Arsenal have been doing to us all this time. We won one football match in 6 games. We shouldn't be 3 points off Arsenal. They had the chance to kill us off. Due to Forest, due to Liverpool, lost to Manchester United. I don't know how we're 3 points off because we've not been consistent at all this season. Yeah, we had a time before Christmas where we won like 8 in a row or whatever. But all in all, we've not been consistent at all. But I just hope now, like these last 2 games especially, can make like... I just want a good title race. I really do. You know, as a fan, it would be nice. As a neutral, it would be nice for neutral fans out there, you know. But, yeah, I don't go into this Arsenal bottling because you can also look at City and think we should be in a position. I mean, you look at City's results. The Brighton game we should have won. The Sunderland game we should have won. The United game was an absolute... Yeah, I don't even want to talk about the United game. Tottenham's second half was shocking. And then there was another game that we drew, but I can't remember who it was again. Oh, Chelsea, we conceded in the last minute. We could be top of the league, but then you could also look at Arsenal and say they could be still top if they, you know, beat Forest and if they beat... Who did Arsenal draw to? Liverpool, lost to United. So yeah, I'm not into this all Arsenal bottling, and I still think Arsenal are in a good position to win the league.
I want to get Pat's opinion on something. I'm going to tell you something. I swear to God, this is how I felt. I was watching the game yesterday. I was watching the first half. It's the first time this season, and I'm going to be honest, it's the first time this season where I felt, okay, this City team can win the league. This City team can win 10 games in a row. This particular City team that I watched in the first half. That first half from City remind me of old City. No chance for Fulham, creating chances. Everyone is playing well. Everyone is passing the ball well. That City team reminded me of City of old. That's the first time this season, in my opinion. First time this season.
Yeah, I hear it.
The word of the day is bullschlacker. Absolute bullschlacker. Let me tell you
how.
Let me tell you let me tell you why you're all frauds, bro.
Go ahead.
And don't get me wrong, you were frauds before this fact was a fact. You're frauds now, you're a fraud before, you're going to be a fraud after. Here's my issue with actually all of you, yeah? And there's no exceptions to this. Particularly. Because...
what is that wrong with
No, I'm not just saying you directly.
Yeah.
Let me tell you the one problem, yeah? Bullschlacker, bro, yeah? That's the word of today for me. You lot will see one game from City, it'll change your mind. You the next game.
But I didn't change my mind.
I let you lot go on. Let me go on.
Okay, go ahead.
Cool. Yeah. You lot will see one good. You will see furthermore. You saw a half of very good City, and now you think they can go 10 games unbeaten. Whereas before, when they got packed in from Man United, they were a mess. They need to get their shit in order. 2 games later, you know, I want man to think this is 2 games later. Now they can go 10 games unbeaten. And you man are going to tell me this is analysis. This is the problem. When Arsenal just packed my man in 4-0, did people start saying we can go 10 games unbeaten?
Yeah.
And now you need to know, you now need to look at you need to actually look at yourself. I want you to all go into your bathrooms. I hope there's a mirror in there. Look in the mirror and ask yourself, am I biased? This is the problem. You man have seen 45 minutes. 45 minutes of good City, and I'm hearing man telling me they could go 10 games unbeaten. Hold on, what are we actually okay in here, bro?
Did you not think
forgetting how meady they've looked?
Did you not think winning at Anfield was good as well?
After 45 minutes, you're telling me they can go 10 games unbeaten. Are we saying that's not fraudulent? 45 good minutes. you're taking the piss, Mo. I want you to know today.
Can I respond to you then? Can I respond? I said this is the first time I see City, and I think if this City can go 10 games in a row, what is wrong with that?
You saw 45 minutes of good football. The other 45, they're under pressure. You're still seeing the other team create.
No, hold on.
Now your conclusion.
I don't think you're comprehending what I'm saying.
I promise you, I'm comprehending. I've heard you.
The thing about it is that I said this City team that I watch is the City team that can do 10 games in a row. Is that City team gonna show up next game? I don't know yet because they're inconsistent. What is wrong with that statement?
This is called backtracking. That's what you're doing. Backtracking.
Why?
Bro,
okay, let me hold on. Stop.
Evidence to say 10 games.
Hold on. The reality, exactly the statement I said. This is the first time I see City, and I think this team can go 10 games in a row. What is wrong with that statement again?
There's no evidence to suggest that because they played
that City. Okay, how is
No, you're trying.
No. I literally said that.
No, that's you being a fraud, Mo. Sometimes put your hands up and realize, okay, that was a premature statement. Sometimes just put your hands up, Mo. It's not every day.
Did I tell you? Okay, hold on. When did I say that I think this City team will do 10 games in a row?
Hold on. Ram. If there's even
no, don't worry about Ram. Talk to me.
No. I don't know. I can talk to whoever I want. Thank you very much. If there's even a piece of you that cares about justice, just a smidgen of justice and world order. If you want world peace, Ram, you will step in here and you will look at this guy for the fraud that he is, bro. Because that statement.
Yeah, go ahead.
He said, and we all heard him say.
Say the statement that I said. Say the statement.
You said. This is the first City. This is the first time I've seen a City team that I think can go 10 games unbeaten. And
exactly that. Okay.
45 minutes. You madman. You absolute maniac.
How is that wrong?
It's based on not even a full game of football. What about the rest of the football?
How is that? Okay, hold on. Now, don't. Okay, you spoke. Okay, here we go. If I say this is the first time this season I see this City team, and I think this City team can go on a 10-game run. What is wrong with me? That literally is me saying that this is the best performance I've seen the City this season.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
How is that? Okay, no. Don't interrupt me now. I didn't interrupt you. I'll let you speak.
You did interrupt me.
How is that a fraudulent statement? If I watch, for example, let me say Liverpool. If Liverpool played and I said this is the first time this season I see this Liverpool team, and this Liverpool team can go on a run. How is that fraudulent? Apply this to City. If I saw City yesterday, and by the way, this statement that I said about City is very simple. This is the best City I've seen all season. Hence, this City is the City that can go 10 games. Can City maintain this? I don't know. I don't read the future. Am I on Oracle?
I want you to know.
And hold on, one more thing, Paz. Hold on. One more statement that I'm gonna let you talk. One more statement. I never judged them in the whole time. I just judged that first half. And also, when did I say that I think now Arsenal will lose the league? When did I say that?
This guy's a fraud, bro.
No, I'm not a fraud. The problem is you always think you got a gotcha moment. You didn't.
No, I backed you.
You didn't.
Mo.
You absolutely didn't.
Mo. I cornered you in the. I cornered you.
You didn't. Because I didn't change the statement. I didn't change the statement.
You're saying, I didn't say it. I'm sorry, Barry. I've got my baseball bat.
I did not change the statement yet. I did not change the statement.
Your baseball bat, bro. You're cowering in the corner, bro.
Stop.
Pretending you're not cowering, bro.
I did not change the statement yet, guys. By the way,
you've then gone into the nuances of it. You need to have some.
You know what? It's the same like you. Okay, hold on. It's the same like you. It's the same like you, Paz. When you see a statement and people take that statement and analyze it to the way they want, you took my statement and analyzed it the way you want. That's what you did. And then you get annoyed when people analyze your statements the way you didn't want. If I praise City in that first half, and I said, it's the first time I watched this City, and I think this City can go on a 10-game run, I don't think there's any wrong in this statement. Again, I'm I'm gonna repeat again. Hold on. See, I'm gonna double down. In the first half of City, the first half that City played, this is the first time I'm watching City and think this City team can go on a 10-game run. I don't think there's any wrong in that statement.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Again, I don't think there's any wrong in that statement.
Hold on. Answer this question. Who
Yes.
else have you seen that where you've looked at
Huh?
and you said,
Say that again.
I'll repeat myself. Who else have you seen, that you said, cool, I think this team can now go on a 10 unbeaten run?
A lot of games that Arsenal played. For example, the Leeds game.
Did you think that about Manchester United when they played against us? Did you think that about Manchester United when they played against City?
Never. I never said. I actually said that Man United are not going to go 10-game run. Are you mad?
Oh, but now I'm mad. Me, I'm the mad one. Me. It's me now.
What do you mean? Man United going on a 10-game run.
Hold on. Just to confirm, you now. So it's mad for me to say after watching Man United against Man City.
Hold on.
Hold on.
No. Stop. Because you changed. No. You changed the question.
Let me land.
You changed the question. No. I'm not gonna let you land. I'm not. Pass. I am not gonna let you land. You changed the question because you changed. No. You changed the question because I never. Oh, hold on. You're putting words in my mouth, and I'm not gonna allow you to do this.
I never put the words in your mouth.
Yeah, you did. Hold on. I never said that City will go on a 10-game run. I never said that.
You said this is the first team that looks like they can go on a 10-game run. And
but
you
did
based it off of 45 minutes.
Hold on.
So why can't I base that off of 45
minutes? Hold on. So hold on. Me saying that this is the first again. I'm gonna repeat again. Me saying that this is the first time I watch City, and I think if City, this team, can go on a 10-game run, that is not a statement saying that this City team is gonna go on a 10-game run. Let me tell you. If I say tomorrow, hold on. If I say the first time I watch City and I think this City team can win the title, hold on, it doesn't mean that I'm predicting this City team to win the title. Logically speaking, by the way, it's the first. No. Hold on. I need to clarify this for the people in the chat that is trying to. Oh my God, they're getting sensitive. Me saying that I believe that this City team that I watched in the 35 minutes, this City team is the team that can win the title. Actually, that is not a statement that this City team will win the title. That is actually a statement that that City team that we watched before cannot win the title. This is the first time I'm watching City and they can go on a run or can win the title.
That's cool.
I don't think there is anything wrong with this.
Cool,
if people don't understand.
Cool. I'm not saying you said they're going to win the league. That's
exactly that.
I'm saying, so let me ask you a question. If you can watch 45 minutes of Man City and come to the conclusion that they could...
I did... yes.
That they could go on a 10-game unbeaten run, why can't I look at what Man United did to Man City and think, oh, these man could go on a 10-game unbeaten? What is the difference?
I can't tell you.
I want you to tell me the difference between...
Yeah. I'm going to tell you. Okay, because even when Man United were winning games, they weren't as dominant as where City was yesterday in the first 45 minutes.
Killed Man City. What?
No, dominant.
They absolutely killed. They came the life out of Man City.
No, they didn't. Not like this. Not the same. I can explain it in football-wise if you want.
No, you go ahead, bro.
I can explain it in football. You're a football man, and I can explain it in football. When Man United played Man City, they controlled the game, but not on the front foot. They actually let City have the ball, and they closed the spaces, and they hit City where it hurts, right? City yesterday dominated position. They didn't allow Fulham to do anything. They didn't even allow Fulham to build from the back. They actually played, they dominate, like every City player were dominating their opposition. They were passing the ball very well in the opposition's half, and they created abundance of chances even before they scored and after they scored. That is different than Man United playing on the back foot, but you can play on the back foot and control games, and you know that. You can control the spaces. City yesterday against Fulham was so different than Man United against City. I don't know how hard is it to understand.
Now you go ahead, bro.
No. I explained it. Do you have a response?
I have no response. You go ahead, bro.
All right. I don't understand what is wrong with what I said.
Bro, cool. I think they can go on a 10-game unbeaten run as well.
Let's hope so.
So hold on. So let me ask you something. Do you think that... Let me ask Thomas Let me ask Tom something. Do you think City now? See, the next question was supposed to be very simple instead of this 15 minutes. Do you think that City team that played yesterday in the first half, can you replicate that week in, week out? See, the next question is very simple.
I think they can, but it's just like
Ram, you are a terrorist assistant. I want you to know that, and you are number one terrorist. Cool. Now, please, sorry, Tommy.
So the question is exactly. The question is.
I'm muted. Whoops.
Okay, Tom, go ahead.
Yeah, I think they can, but I've said this plenty of times this season, and then we've just drawn or lost the next game after. I think the team's quality. It's got a quality team, but like I said, I can't come on here and say like we're gonna get all this like 10 winning game and continue this consistency run, because I said this when we beat Real Madrid at the Bernabeu, and I think we won 2 games after that, and then we didn't win a game for like a month. Well, a Premier League game for about a month. But I think the quality's there in the team. I think the defence is mint. I think Núñez has been class, Diaz has been class, Gahey, and then Ryan Aït-Nouri. I think we're seeing Rodri slowly get his match fitness back. And like Pep said, you're not going to see the best of Rodri up until the end of the season, start of next season. I think Bernardo Silva's been one of our best players this last month. I think at Anfield, it was a proper captain's performance. Hey, listen, yeah, you get the contrast of captains, yeah. Spurs, you get Romero come out, slate the club, get sent off the weekend after. You get Bernardo Silva come out, yeah, speaks brilliant in interviews, puts his performances on the pitch. I like to think we can get a 10-match winning streak or whatever, but I think you look at our next 5 fixtures in the league. I was looking this morning. Newcastle at home. Yeah, Newcastle's record at the Etihad since 2014 absolutely stinks. Leeds away. Yeah, that'll be tough. Under the lights at Ellen Road. Yeah, that'll be tough. Marching on together and all that. And then I think you've got Palace, Nottingham Forest, and there's another team in there. Did I say West Ham?
Nope.
West Ham. I think they're 5 winnable games. And then that takes you up to the Chelsea game and Palace as well. That takes you up to the Chelsea away game, and then you've got the EFL Cup final. I think if you win all them games up until the final, I think that final is going to be a...
So you're guaranteed... Number one, you're not guaranteed to win against Newcastle, are you?
No, you're not guaranteed to win any game of football.
He said their record stinks. He's confident about them winning.
Yeah.
What about Leeds? Leeds away.
I think Leeds would be a tricky game. I do, but I think we'll win. But I'm not like as confident for Leeds away as I am for Newcastle at home.
Yes.
And I also think West Ham might be a tricky game because you're
making me look like a villain, but fine. So Paz, you still confident? Allah, you're made for fucking this, bro. You take
bro,
he did exactly. He did. You guys did exactly. Anyway. Yeah, I don't think. To be honest with you, Newcastle is a very unpredictable team. To be honest with you,
and they play. We play Newcastle in between both of their playoff games in the Champions League. Yeah, so they're going to Karabakh.
Fair enough.
Carry a bag.
Fair enough.
I've got a feeling they might just sack off the City game.
Yeah, so Paz, are you still confident though about Arsenal today against Brentford, one of the toughest teams?
I understand that this is a new... I understand that every stream you got to ask me this question, so I'm not mad at you.
No, today it's a new
today. What are you talking about?
Today.
Whoa! What is with this reaction? So animated. I was getting there. Relax. Chill out, guys. It's gonna be okay.
Bro, hurry up, bro.
I thought. Don't tell me to hurry up. You didn't even know your mic was muted for the last 30 minutes. The point I'm making here is this is the thing. Like for me, I'm confident in every game. Away,
every game, home,
alternate, at Ram's house, Mo's house, Thomas's house, my house.
What happened when you came to Anfield, bro?
Listen, life. We're not going to win all them all, but I'm still going to go there confident. I never said I never
win.
I'm confident because I believe in my boys. That's it.
You got dealt with the Silver Slice special.
I'm always going to say, I think my team's going to win.
And dealt with the Silver Slice special.
Reality is, if we don't beat Brentford, for me, they've caused an upset. So in my head, we're the favourites. So why wouldn't I think we're going to win?
Do you think if you don't win against Brentford, you're going to draw? That's an upset with the Brentford, the way they are playing.
If the favourites don't win, in my head, that's an upset. Like on the most basic of logic. Like
Yes, I agree with that logic. It's a very logical thing. It's very, very logical.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, that's very logical. But however, I actually think it's going to be. I think it's going to be a very tough game. I actually think that the way Arsenal play suit Brentford in terms of like the high line, the way Arsenal play, the counter attacks that Brentford do, the long balls and all this stuff. If Arteta might change the way they play. The injuries, though, you worried about the injuries at all today? No Havertz, no Ødegaard, no Saka. As far as I know, Saka's out, Ødegaard out, Havertz out, Trossard out. As far as I know.
Chance for Eze.
We have
as far as I know.
We've had injuries all year, bro. Like, there was a point where we were walking out with Ram next to Gabriel at centre back. So for me,
hell? Why are you dragging my name?
No, because I'm on that. I'm on dragging your name. We had Ram and Gabriel. Ram held it up, so big up to him. Like, we're still top of the league. So for me,
do not compare.
As much as I can't come on here and talk about our squad depth and other people not having squad depth and then not be confident in said squad depth. So for me, we have injuries, but I'm still confident in the rest of the squad. Like, I'm not going to come into the game shook thinking, oh my God, we've got injuries. We do have injuries, correct. But I expect us to have enough to get over the line against Brentford. Otherwise, what's the point of building the squad depth? We might as well just have 11 man. Do you know what I mean? And then just lose and give the game up when we have injuries. I'm still confident. I think the players that will come in for those players we don't have 2 injuries. Like, we have probably 4 starting injuries. But again, the things we have behind them, I believe in. We've got good players, man. I like Noni coming in for Saka. Havertz and Ødegaard is probably the 2 that, if I was to pick one that I'm actually worried about, it would probably be that one. And then obviously we've got Marino out, so that right side.
Yeah, Marino as well. You have Eze though. I don't think it's.
Yeah, so we'll probably go again. Eze, Rice, and Zubimendi does not make me think that we've gone into this game short and I'm scared. It doesn't make me feel like scared. I think Eze is a very good player. Rice, Zubimendi, good players. So again, I'm missing one out of the midfield. We've played Noni plenty of times instead of Saka. He's done well. Trossard, we'll probably go with what Martinelli, Noni Madueke, and Yoker is that. For me, that's good enough. Like,
to be honest, if Arsenal win today, I think at that time City will feel like all of this done for nothing. Because everyone of City, to be honest with you, a lot of people that I see on Twitter, a lot of people that I see on social media, a lot of people that I see on YouTube, they are thinking, yeah, this is the game where Arsenal drop points and we close the gap, and now the pressure is they have to come to the Etihad. It's the same thing that happened. It's the same thing that happened with Man City going to Anfield. I feel it's the same today. A lot of people are expecting with Brentford's form and the way they play, Arsenal will drop points. So if Arsenal win that game, I think it's a statement win, in my opinion, today. If Arsenal win today, I think everyone agrees in the chat. If Arsenal win today, and Ram, if Arsenal win against Brentford, because even you're expecting Brentford to win the game. You're like, okay, this is a tough game for Arsenal. This is the time the Arsenal drop points.
People think if Brentford's at top of the form table. Before these last 2 games they won, they'd lost 2.
Yeah, but they win back.
They're not this impenetrable demon team. Like, they're a good. No,
I still believe Arsenal will win. What are we doing?
Okay. Like, you believe Arsenal will win, but you're not expecting Arsenal. You're not predicting Arsenal to drop points. So we are sitting here. No one expecting Arsenal to drop points this game. I'm kind of surprised because the general consensus is with the injuries. One of the things that changed people's opinions, Paz, is Havertz being injured because they think that Havertz made a massive difference for this.
He came back for 5 minutes.
Okay. No, but Ødegaard is out as well. You don't understand. Ødegaard's out as well, and Moreno's out as well.
They were both. They've all been out. This is my point. Like, these things that are happening. These are not brand new things that's happened to us.
Okay.
This is happening all year. So like, I find it strange how like there's constantly like a new reason why people think something's going to happen with Arsenal.
But the same for City. When City got the injuries, everyone expected them to fall off.
Okay, but that is what you're talking about, one isolated moment. Every week it's, you ain't got this guy, so this is going to happen. When reality is, at the same time, then you will say we should win the league because we've got the best squad.
No, so I expected you to win against Leeds. I expected you to win against the last game.
You're taking this very personal, and I haven't used your name once. But you.
I'm not taking it personal. I'm saying I'm giving myself an as example.
You said but you can't argue that the general consensus is in every game at some point people think, okay, Arsenal will drop points because of X, Y, Z.
Yeah, there is some.
Like, it's not some. Let's be honest. Every game is Arsenal can't. Arsenal. Let's have it right, bro. Come on. Let's not be oblivious. For me, I don't feel like most people's opinions as to why we're going to drop points is necessarily based on logic, because you lot will turn around and say to me that we're not good going forward, and then we'll get an attacker injured, and you will tell me that's why we're going to lose the game. But if he's shit anyway, what does that change?
No, I think lately you have been creating tons of chances from open play lately in the last like 3 or 4 games.
Sure. If the general consensus is Arsenal's forwards aren't good, if one gets injured, why does that now change? Why does that change the momentum so much that now we're going to start going on a run of losing games?
But I never said. But no, do you think people said that Arsenal are going to go on a run? Not me. Like people. Do you think people? Have you seen people saying that?
For sure. Because every time, I'll put it this way: 9 out of 10 streams are come on when there's a game coming up. It's genuinely about is this the game where Arsenal are going to drop points because of X, Y, Z? Right, for me, it's like
not the streams I do. Maybe I don't go on a lot of channels, but most of the streams I do, we keep saying that Arsenal are still in prime position to win the Premier League. To be honest,
I'm not saying you don't think that, but generally, there's always a new reason as to why. But I don't generally understand the reasons, because for me, if the best thing about Arsenal is that squad depth, why is it when it's time to use that squad depth that even Arsenal fans don't feel like confident? And I don't really understand it.
I think the majority of Arsenal fans feel confident nowadays.
I feel like there's always this energy of, is this the one? That's the way I feel when people are commenting on Arsenal. It's always about like, what is this? Is this the one? Like, is this the one that's going to drop? That's going to allow Man City to get.
So can I ask you something? You think even if you drop points today, I'm just putting the if.
Yeah.
Even if you drop points today, it is still not a problem for you.
I would love to run away with the league. Like, let's have it right. I don't want drama, but at the same time, like, I'm still be confident. If we lose this game, I'll still be confident.
Okay, fair enough.
The gap could be 9 points as well by the time we next play football. Because the gap could be 9 points. If you beat Brentford and Wolves, you play twice before we next play.
I'm expecting Arsenal to smash Wolves. We're not even saying, to be honest with you, like, Arsenal will smash Wolves. That's that. Anybody that says otherwise is gonna be like, anybody that says otherwise is trying just is doing
no, joking.
I think for the rest of our fixtures, I prefer our fixtures. I wouldn't swap fixtures with Man City. But I would not swap fixtures with you. We've played all of the most jarring away games already. We've been to all of the shittest places we could go, and we're ahead. Like, for me, when you look at our fixtures, they're all games that I think are very winnable, and I think we've played most of the people that are going to be terrorists. So for me, when I look at if I look at everything, even if we get injuries, I think we have the squad to put up with it. Like, think about the injuries we have now. A lot of them are in attacking areas, and the 11 we're going to put out is still going to be very balanced. So like when I say I'm confident, I'm very confident about our chances, and I don't think, like I've always said as well, I'd rather be good at what we're good at than what Man City are good at.
I still think that Arsenal as a team are more. There's more evidence for me to say that Arsenal are more consistent than Man City than for me to say anything about the momentum shift or anything. Like, I still think that Arsenal are way more consistent, and I'm saying it, way more consistent and way more stable than Man City. Throughout the season, when I'm not changing my tone yet. Like, until I see change of momentum, and literally I see Arsenal like fall off as people say. And Man City like picking up the massive point with 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, Man City go smash Newcastle, go away to Leeds, smash them, and Arsenal start falling off. Maybe then I will start changing my tone. But why would I change how I analyze the last 20-something games now? I wouldn't. Because, as I said again, I'm repeating it again. The first time I see the City team that people keep telling me about throughout the beginning of the season, the City team can go on a run. Was the first half yesterday, since the beginning of the season. First time in game week 26. So Game week 26 or 27, actually. It's 26, game week 26. That was the first time I see City doing the things that you timed somebody out.
Weirdo.
Okay, cool. Akia here is saying, this is the chest I wanted to hear. Come on, City. Thomas doesn't have that much chest, but fine.
He should have chest, though.
You're not letting him.
If he has chest, you would call him delusional.
I think everyone should have chest about their team. Why shouldn't he have chest? As long as you have a base logic for why you have the chest, I don't really care why you have. You should have chest. Otherwise, let's all just concede it and say Arsenal's going to win. Let's all just agree with me then. Why shouldn't he have chest? That doesn't even make sense.
Logically, you never think.
Why? Explain to me why he can't. What's the logic to why he can't have chest?
Because City are not favourites to win the league.
But they're second.
But they aren't. But Arsenal look better. Do you agree that Arsenal look better? So you want people to be deluded.
So are you now saying that only one person should have chest to win the league? Logically speaking, no. If it's 50-50, do you think it's 50-50 between City and Arsenal? I think in City fans' opinions, that they wouldn't tell me they don't have a chance. He would not tell me City don't have a chance to win the league.
But that's different.
That's not mad. So chest.
No, hold on.
Him having chest as the fact that we can drop points and they're going to pick them up.
No, but having chest. No, but having chest is when you're like, we're going to win the league. Like, we're saying that we're going to fight until the very end.
Unless hold on. Yeah, okay, hold on, Pez. Unless you actually believe it. Like, there are people I know. I've spoken to people that actually believe that City are going to win the league. Yeah. They think that Arsenal will drop points and City will win the league. They have a belief. But I don't think that fake chest is the right thing to do in football analysis. If you don't believe that your team is good enough to win the league, if you analyze, you say, I will take my chances, maybe it will happen. But I think showing fake chest because, let me ask someone that... Go ahead, yes, please.
Are we all quote-unquote football fans here?
Yeah, we are, 100%.
Yeah. So Thomas, you're a fan, correct?
Yep.
What is fan short for?
Fanatic.
What does fanatic mean?
Crazy about your team or something like this.
No, let's get it up. A person filled with excessive and single-minded zeal, especially for an extreme cause.
Right.
For me, delusion comes into being a fan. If you want to be delusion because you're a fan of something, that to me is not mad. As long as it's not just like, because we're Man City. Like if your base is because we're Man City.
So do you think Liverpool should have chest, Paz?
Nah, they're in help. They're too far in help.
Okay, so do you think Aston Villa should have chest then?
But Manchester United.
A bit too far in. I think
I agree with you. If a Man City fan, I'm going to take Thomas as an example. If Thomas comes here and say, I actually believe that, yes, Arsenal are favourites to win the league, but I believe that this City team can win multiple games and Arsenal don't have the mental stability to win the league. I believe that we'll win the league. Fair. But if Thomas doesn't think this, if Thomas thinks that his team is not good enough to win the league and they're not on board with Arsenal, should he have chest?
Okay. I'm not telling you to lie about your feelings. I'm saying if you did feel that and you said it, that's not mad.
100%. 100%.
I'm not saying not think that you're going to win the league and just say it because that's not delusional. You're just lying.
Yes, that's my point.
If you're slightly separated from like the general consensus of reality, I think that's fine.
100%. I agree with this. If you believe your team will win something, fine. Well, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
If you believe,
otherwise, what's the point? What are we doing here?
Yeah, I agree with this.
What's the point?
But I hate when people. You hit the nail on the head. I don't like when people lie and say I believe in something when they don't believe in it. I don't like this.
No,
I don't like it.
If he doesn't believe it,
I don't like it.
I don't think you should say it for sure. I'm not telling you.
I don't like it.
Performing like a clown.
Fake chest for me is just fake. Fake chest is fake, or fake pessimist. Like if you believe that your team will win something, but you're playing the underdog, you're playing Oh my
Like
god, no,
Veta
I'm not
does,
gonna win it.
like
I
Veta
don't like
does.
I don't like this. I don't like it.
Like what Veta does.
I agree.
Like
I agree.
I don't like people when like if your whole reason of not showing chest is not to get cooked, bro, YouTube and showing your face on the internet is not for you. Basically, it's not for you.
For sure.
If you're
See if Arsenal don't win the league, I know what comes with all the shit I've been saying. You think I'm not stupid? I know what Arteta can potentially do to me, bro. But I'm confident. I know what these men can do to my mental state, bro. I know what
someone said. What is this meta conversation? Actually, I like these conversations. I like them. They're good. They're good conversation.
I hear it. Like I know, but for me, like if someone said let's bet on it, I'm on that too.
That
Are
work game.
you putting out someone specific, Paz?
No, it's everyone. It's if the shoe.
Let's let me do these super chats, guys. The twerk game has evolved. Daddy Shake reloading.
Who's Daddy
Gehi
Shake?
looked. By the way, I'm gonna tell you guys. Gehi looked very good yesterday.
I'll give them that.
Great.
Daddy Shake did come through for them still.
Who's Daddy Shake?
Daddy Shake did pattern up still. Yeah.
Same thing we could say about Man City. Arsenal dropped points against Liverpool, Nottingham Forest, and Man United. Man City didn't capitalize. Paz had been saying this for ages. AMT, Paz have been saying this for ages, actually, that they haven't capitalized. Guys, can we get to 200 likes live?
What? We're not even on 200.
We're not even in 200 likes, guys. We're not even in 200. So, Mo, that means that this Arsenal can bottle like before. I don't think so. I never said that, and I don't think so. I think this Arsenal team
Anything can happen.
very
Mo saying anything can happen.
I never analyze football with anything can happen. That's not a football analysis. Because you know what? A League One team can win the whatever cup. You know what I mean?
Grimsby can beat Man United, and these type of things can happen.
Leicester.
But that's not a football analysis. That's not a football. So AMT, the answer is no.
I've already got all my excuses ready. If an anomaly happens and we don't win the league.
El Ahwa bonus episode. I want to bring something up, but El Ahwa bonus episode, yeah, that was kind of fiery. You have to apologize to Arsenal fans, Mo. That was a disappointing statement.
Apologize.
Yeah. By the way, German Chicken Wing, City fans also, if I criticize something about City, they're like, you have an agenda. It goes the same way. You guys know.
Yeah, because Arsenal fans do it to me.
If I praise this, I am glazing. If I criticize, you have an agenda. That's how it works.
Arsenal fans do it to me all the time.
City fans do the same. Liverpool fans do the same.
Arsenal don't win the league. I've already built a bot on Claude that's going to report Mo and Hassam's channel 1,000 times. There will be no show to see me on. So
the rest of the season away games are key for Man City, and the rest of the season away games are key for City and Arsenal. So who's the best informed away team? I believe it's Arsenal are the best. I'm gonna check it actually.
I think it's Brentford.
Arsenal are top of the league away. City are 3 points behind them.
I can't lie.
And by the way, they are the same 32 points and 32 points at home, and away Arsenal are 3 points ahead. Hence, Arsenal are 3 points ahead.
Big up the Arsenal. We got a game in hand away.
JTC, no shade to City. They definitely improved. By the way, they definitely improved. But even the Fulham game, if they took their chances, even as bad as they played, they could have equalized. Is that
they had
true?
a chance, didn't they? They had a chance in the first half. I think it was Raul Jimenez squared it.
They have a game in hand away, though.
So they could have gone 3-1 at half time. If Raul Jimenez gets that pass an inch closer to Smith Rowe, it's 3-1 at half time. So who knows? But
3-1 is still you're not losing the game there. It's just that'll be a bottle job at home.
I think Mark Gay was just putting his body on the line in that second half. I think he was absolutely unbelievable.
We talk about Phil Foden absolutely chopping.
Yeah, I can't.
I was gonna come to this. He had chest for 2 seconds. Then Ram, man, listen.
I thought we're not allowed to talk about.
Why we're not allowed to talk about the referees?
We're not allowed to talk about
why?
referees, apparently, because it goes against Man City all the time.
What does?
Referees. According to Rodri.
Let me finish this and then I will actually I will admit I am a very reactionary. So after Spurs, I said the league is done, but football is a funny sport. After Anfield, I believe again. I can't help it. That's what Paz is talking about. Believe in your team. Believe in your team.
Football does that. You could think you're top of the world, and the next thing you know, you're just crumbling down. And it works vice versa.
agree.
100%. As a neutral, you either hate or glaze more. That's it. If I say anything objective, I am glazing or hating. You know the drill, huh?
Yeah, Mo always hates on Liverpool, man.
If everyone take their chances, Arsenal would have conceded 30 goals. Not an absolute. This is ridiculous. You know what I mean?
I have a successful season. People
How this was not a record. This is beyond me, to be honest.
Do we have an interview from Rodri at all?
Because Daddy's
ridiculous, to be honest.
Rodri, where are you, mate? Where is Rodri?
Bro, you know
Rodri?
my problem with this? Someone on Twitter said it was accidental. I'm like, the ball is not there. So, and also, accidental is stepping without stretching your leg. How did he stretch his leg to be accidental? Like, what did he try? I know what he tried to do. He's trying to trip the guy, and then he stepped on his Achilles. Again, it's an intentional trip, and you landed on the wrong.
You could crush his Achilles. If he did that, he could have crushed his Achilles. And then
It's a red card, isn't it?
Bro, it's a red card, and I don't know. And by the way, I have no idea how they took 5 minutes to review Xavi Simons' tackle on Van Dijk, right? And this one was like a yellow card. Yep, right call, move on. You know, like I would like to hear the audio about this one. Like, what was the explanation? Why? This is not a like. I understand second yellows and everything that happened to Mikel Merino or happened to Diaz or something.
German chicken wing, where are you, bro? Where's German
This one is crazy. It's actually, I think it's crazy.
Where's
Can we
German
talk about the
chicken wing?
Semenyo haircut, though?
The Semenyo. Okay, yes.
That's
It's
a yellow.
again. But I'm gonna tell you something. No, it's not yellow. This one is more blatant. The Semenyo is a red card because of what Michael Keane did. And I think if they had evidence that Tete pulled Semenyo's hair, it's a red card as well. I don't disagree with this.
He should tie his hair up.
See, I'm not disagreeing. Two wrongs don't make it right.
You should put it in a
But
bun.
how is this not a red card when they have given the same exact ones as a red card before? Is beyond me.
Semenyo should tie his hair up.
I wonder what was happening though, because I swear I swear VAR.
I want to hear the audio then.
5 minutes after. I swear VAR was looking at about 5 minutes after it happened.
I have no idea, broski, to be honest.
And then on commentary they said that there was no like evidence to see that he pulled his hair back. Then how on earth did they look at that?
I think that what I heard in the commentary is that they couldn't zoom in the picture enough to see him pulling the hair. They said Semenyo put his head back. It doesn't mean that he pulled his hair. So they couldn't find the evidence. So they couldn't assume that the hair pull happened. That's what it was said. Like they couldn't you cannot red card someone based on assumption. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
That's that's their explanation. Do they have an angle that they didn't show us? Maybe. They didn't show all the angles. They just showed that far angle that he pulled his hair. By the way, my personal belief is he's pulled his hair. Semenyo's not an idiot. Semenyo's not gonna just do this out of nowhere. Tete pulled his hair. I absolutely, I think it's a red card.
Yeah, you should tell him to tie his hair, bro.
Yeah, I'm
not
gonna
do
DM
this.
Semenyo now and tell him that. I'm gonna get in his DMs for Saturday and tell him to tie his hair up.
I'm not gonna do
I
this.
don't want to start rumors, yeah. I don't want to start rumors. I was in Dubai, yeah, and I went to the 5, and I saw the Sheikh with all the Premier League refs. I'm not here to start rumors or anything, but there's a clear little theme going on here that the Sheikh has been flying out all the refs, and that's why they're getting all the decisions. But again, I'm not here to start rumors.
What about the Manchester derby when Dalot almost broke Doku's leg? Was that due to
that's when he flew them out. He threw them out after that.
After that, okay. What about the Mark Gahey own goal or whatever at Tottenham and Solanke kicks for his leg?
That was a discussion.
All of what you're saying, there is explanation. But my point about this is that 4-1, I have seen something very similar happen before. And we're not going to say that there is nothing went against City. I still believe until this moment that the Mark Gahey goal should not have stood.
Yeah.
Even though a lot of people explained it to me and the referees explained it and said that he touched the ball first. I believe it was against my team. I'll be fuming, in my opinion. But there are calls that win both ways. Like, for example, the Bernardo Silva pull on Salah, that was a penalty. That was a penalty, bro. The Bernardo Silva pull on Salah. No, I don't think that's a red card. I don't think
that's a red card, Mo. I think the fact that he's running through on goal, gonna get a shot away. That's a red.
Bernardo Silva pull on Salah. Did I miss that? I might have missed it in the game.
It's the first half.
Wasn't there a time when Doku drop kicked McAllister or something like that?
Yep,
that's 2
years ago.
2 seasons ago, mate. I remember that. I won on the football terrace and I lost my shit. I lost it. I was ready to destroy the room. Like I was.
Guys, I don't think that Mark Gahey thing is a red card. The reason why, I think there was coverage, which is someone was in the same line, and by the law, that is not a red card. And a shirt pull is never a red card unless it's a goal scoring opportunity, unless it's a and it's not a denying of a goal scoring opportunity because there is coverage. That's by the law. So we're not gonna do this. I think the most blatant one was the Bernardo Silva pull on Salah was like, it's obvious as day. And they gave that to Man United last season when Mbeumo got pulled back, or this season. So you gotta be consistent about this, to be honest. At least that. But I don't think that referee decision is gonna affect. However, red card will affect things. It will.
Yeah, look at Chelsea and Caicedo.
Oh, sorry,
the wrong show.
Assumption is the mother of all fuck-ups. I agree with you, AMT. You can't assume in football. You can't assume. But I think they maybe had enough evidence to send out Tete. Cannot pull someone's hair. Anyway, I want to thank everyone that joined us, people. I want to thank all of you guys. It's been a fantastic show. Guys, Thomas, upcoming new content creator, Thomas, of course, right here. So his channel is in the description. Of course, Thomas James HD is in the description. Go and support him. Find him. Of course.
Tell them about the nuances of your channel. You don't know about why Thomas' channel is special, do you? So basically, like whoever wins the league, then he changes to them. So then what he does next season, like, his theme will be like whoever wins the league, then and then, like, every year, like it changes. Pretty cool, man. You have to check it out.
Oh, this guy.
It's pretty good, man.
I've known you 2 hours, man. I've known you 2 hours and he's already cooking me.
And welcome to Paz's. Welcome to Paz, the creator, who's still searching for his first ever Champions League title.
Being better than that, Jara, please.
Still Champions League title, bro.
Anyway, guys, Paz.
Even Mo has seen his team win a Champions League.
But we're gonna end the show. It's an out.
Liverpool legend.
Hey, he's won more Champions Leagues than Arsenal. He's probably a bigger legend than he's at Arsenal.
Hey, he's won more Premier League.
He's bigger than Arsenal, man. Big up CJ. Big up CJ.
Look at it or not.
Won the same amount of Premier League.
Can you let me send the people? Guys, check out Paz's channel today. Match review today after the Arsenal game. Of course, he's gonna run on his channel. So go and check him.
Definitely.
Huh? For me to make a video.
You have to make a video.
You know what video I'm gonna make? I'm gonna make a video.
Yeah, you actually very simple. Sit in front of your damn computer after the game. Just record the video, win or loss. What's the problem with you?
I got you.
Paz the creator, the RAM stand, of course, in the description. A lot of stuff about Liverpool and gaming as well. Him and Drifty, they do gaming stuff on the RAM stand.
What do you play, Ram?
Whatever the people want us to play, we play.
Like, what's like the average thing? Like, what's your favorite games?
I play FIFA, I play story games, I play horror games, I play everything, man.
Do you play a damn idiot as well? Do you play that? Or do you not do that one? Sorry.
No, that didn't stick, bro.
Didn't ban.
Even in Gerard Premier League.
That didn't stick.
Anyway, I will see you guys after the game. I will see you guys on the game after MHF. We're out here.